자, 오늘 할 게임은 콜 오브 후아레즈 건슬링거. 석양의 무법자, 석양이 친다. 가보겠습니다. 그래서 일단 뭐 1인칭 슈팅 게임으로 알고 있고요. 지금 자세한 거 저도 해봐야 되기 때문에 같이 한번 가볼까요? 말고 환경선 좀 가가지고 이렇게. 스토리로 합시다. 보통으로 가죠. 처음 보는 거니까 뭐. 아, 분위기 죽이네. 이지.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir,
그냥 지나가는 게
it would be
아니겠지.
an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly.
맞네.
Howdy.
어우, 야.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy.
사일러스 그레이브가 이제 소설 속에
First man I
있는 거.
hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
사일러스 그레이브즈는 뭐 왔고 모두 말을 타지 않았습니다. 말을 싫어해가지고 걸어다니는 사람도 있네요. 자, 갑시다.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
내가 은수가 왜
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
뭐야 여긴가? 말을 타야 되나? 아직 총은 없나봐요 지금 보니까. 뭐지? 어디로 가야 되지? 아, 소고기 먹고 싶다 보니까 갑자기. 여기 오. 아, 이렇게 하는구나.
You heard that. You need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
적을 사람은 경험치를 얻을 수 있습니다. 레벨을 올리거나 새로운 능력을 얻을 때는 경험치가 필요합니다. 오케이, 갑시다.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
탈 수 있나? 못 타고요.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit! Come on! Get him from the rear! Coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
아. 오케이. 어우. 신난다 이거.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
헤드샷.
Where'd he come from?
자식들아.
I'll do you myself!
좋아요. 오, 네네. 시끄들. 컨트롤. 진실의 조각. 아. 그래서 또 스토리가 있나봐요, 이게 또. 스킬. 사용할 수 있는 스킬 포인트 존재합니다. 원하는지 곳에서 가장 앞쪽에 있는 거. 건슬링거 쌍권총 레인저. 남자면 건슬링거죠, 뭐 이거. 두 개의 리볼버. 야, 이거 좋다 이거. 와. 오케이, 좋습니다. 이야.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads.
어제 새끼들.
Some bitch is running! Damn you!
헤드샷.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
아. 또 어딨어, 이 새끼들 이거.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
일단 나 정보냐. 감막값을 좀. 오케이. 다 죽었나? 어?
The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do, do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I?
총.
Oh, yeah.
오, 이거 좋다 이거.
Kill him for Christ's sake!
어우.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
이야.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
뒷문으로?
Damn it, you idiot!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
어디.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a sus on the back of the house, on the back of the house, on the back of the house,
자, 총알 좀 먹고.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
우리 편인가?
Better than a rat in a track! You ain't going nowhere!
And upstairs, I found
How about
Billy
that?
and Charlie
Huh?
Bolton.
You like that?
찰리 보드레 위에서 비밀 확인하라. 오케이. 야, 21살의 지명을 죽인 재빨명 선수.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah,
혼자네,
sort
이거.
of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
오케이.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
오케이.
Where'd he come from? We've got company!
그지 남자는 권총이지.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire!" shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!"
날 믿고는 또 이씨 그들. 어우.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to
새끼들아.
cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the
제틀-
horses and
제틀링
bring them
있다고?
round back. I'll draw their attention.
어디.
I said that it was time to cut and run. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway.
알을 끼고 와라. 오케이. 갑니다.
Poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack,
오케이. 석관 있어, 석관.
Yeah, he better
됐구나.
be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the bar.
이렇게 잘했네 이거.
Gonna gut you like
우와. 이 자식아. 깜짝 놀라네.
Making my way
와우.
past the fallen foes.
이야. 이걸 찍읍시다 이거. 아 따가. 아 따. 우와.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
어디서 이 새끼들.
I'm ending you.
자식들아.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
뭐 자소냐 저거.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
총알이 없네. 어떡하지? 총알 주세요, 총알.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe to toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked on tin star.
오만하고 반반하며 서투른 놈, 팻 게럿. 야 이거 서부에 이거 1대1 건가
Challenged
이거?
into a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
오케이, 집중도를 올려주고. 너 헤드샷 뿜뿜이다 너 임마 너.
And that you killed him
자식아.
in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
뭐 아니었어 이게?
Stepped inside, and bam!
오!
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And Boy, that was just the beginning.
실제로 얻어맞았네요. 실제로는 이거 정확도가 29%밖에 안 되네. 씨. 진실 조각을 하나 못 먹었네요. 다 먹을 줄 알았는데. 다른 스킬은 뭐 하시려나? 어허. 오케이. 너무 쉬워 보이는군요. 어려운 난이도로 변경하시겠습니까? 갑시다.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
둘 다 잡혔구나 여기서. 스티킹 스프리트 사건 이후 빌리 더 큐와 사일러스 크리집이 소환되었습니다. 다음에 봄까지 갇혔습니다.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
저기요.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son
잘못했습니다.
of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
꺼내주세요.
Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
어우. 땡큐.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
총이 어디 보자. 뭔 소리야, 뭔 소리야.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
식구경 휘핑이 총천번을 교통무서 사람을 바탕으로 파괴력 밥 올린저의 산탄총. 뭐 이렇게 요란한 소개가 씨.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
이 자식아.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kid's escape raised a huge ruckus.
둘이 해야 되네 씨. 아.
You won't get away with this.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away. Anybody see him?
자 봅시다.
That's right.
이렇게 내꺼낸 거지. 근데 총알을 좀 먹고 싶은데 총알이 없네. 갑시다 일단.
I had to
Whoa,
jump
whoa,
from
whoa,
roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could.
오, 막 이렇게 환자가
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. Suddenly,
아우.
I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Jared's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far.
맞나? 맡겼나? 여기가?
Billy broke out of jail.
Violence is not the answer.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
몰래 움직여야 되나 몰래?
Where'd he get you?
오케이. 어디로 가야 되지? 몰래.
You!
유! 어디야?
But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You can go to hell.
그 와중에 비밀. 레벨.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. Hello.
여기 맞아 지금. 우와. 오케이. 어디냐 이 자식아. 어디지? 자식아.
Let's do this.
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
오케이.
Surrender yourself.
어디야?
They're shooting in the street.
꽝꽝.
I've got this. Get your head stoned.
There's children here.
Stop it.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. So I never did have a great
Okay.
fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
자, 이 새끼들아.
I'm here.
어디야?
I don't get paid enough for this. Come out, you yellow bastard.
총알 엄청 쓰네 이거. 와.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
비밀. 오케이 여기 있고요. 갑시다.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
이쪽인가?
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
그러게 얘는 어디 갔냐?
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
자,
So I could be a
자식들아.
helpless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
뭐야 이거 깜짝이야. 우와. 야, 우와.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price
야, 이
on my
자식아. 깜짝 놀랐네. 와, 씨.
Because
나무가
everybody in
움직여, 갑자기.
Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was
더블
Billy,
배럴이다 임마.
and all that blame would fall on him.
오.
Meanwhile, Deputy Bob
yeah.
Oliver was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
야, 샷발 오지고요.
Cover your head!
We can take him! How did he get away?
아무도 없네. 망이요. 아우. 어디야 이씨.
We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back.
너 씨. 아.
I'm here.
오케이.
Stop it!
좋았고 여기서
We can take him!
아. 아우 와.
I got this!
와우.
That gets back!
오?
Don't let him get away!
더블 배럴다 임마야. 아우. 총알.
You can run! Can't hide forever!
뭐지 이거? 아이템인가? 총알 좀 주세요. 총알 좀. 총알이 없어.
Can't hide forever!
네, 좀만 기다려라 지금.
We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back!
자식들아. 아. 아우 씨.
I'm putting you down!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun.
그래 샷건만 빨리
So we
죽어자.
stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
집중하시고. 아 오케이. 와씨.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice.
골로 갈 뻔했네.
Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
너
That
이렇게
Garrett
사살.
gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
아 근데 이것도 좋은 것 같아 지금. 이것도 빨리 찍어도 돼. 이게 지금 제일 필요한 것 같아요 보니까 지금.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Ruales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The
에피소드
most vicious
카우보이.
outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
카우보이는 늙은이 클린턴이 일었던 거대한 무법자의 나이입니다. 나쁜 놈들이라는 거죠? 총맛을 보였구만.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Hey, fucking run!
총소리 어디서 막.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I
짜식아.
did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more
헐, 털렸네요,
bandits.
이미.
Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
자, 자.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground or whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
뭐야 갑자기 이거? 아이씨. 아.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder in regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn roads.
오케이.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
뭐 총알이 없어.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
아우. 어디야? 아. 살아남.
Finally, they managed to corner me. As I was,
어디.
my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my
올라가야 돼. 이야!
Stand and fight, you coward!
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
아.
Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
사이드 스텝. 오!
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
야, 골로 가겠네 이거 씨.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven,
뭐야.
I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
쟤 방금 하늘에 떨어진 것 같은데 지금.
Masterson
야오.
once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
어디라고? 아, 저기구나.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Stop that running son of a bitch!
아.
Get him!
이 자식들아. 헤드샷이다 임마. 뿜뿜뿜.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
뭐지? 다 왔나? 짜증나고 고약하며 비열한 놈 늙은이 클랜튼.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
왜 쟤는
Because that
개틀리고냐?
old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
개쎄네.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
다 아물맨 갑시다. 아물맨. 손이랑 손이랑. 너이씨 수류탄 줄 알았네 이씨. 우와
Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
뭐 우와 죽어라 이씨.
Just kill him, for Christ's sake! Try me instead, you coward! Where'd you get that? Do I gotta reload again? Damn! I don't know how you live this long.
우와 아씨 우와 씨 오 아, 이거 되는구나, 이게.
bouncing damn to death. Damn monkey. Stop your hiding from me. Damn, I gotta reload.
우와. 고각. 씨, 안 되네.
Show yourself.
우와 씨.
I don't know how you live this long. Wait, goddamn book.
죽어라 이씨.
What I ever do to you? Stop your hiding from me. Damn, I gotta reload.
이걸로 줍시다 이걸로.
Hey, let's see what you made up for. Would you just die?
어떡하지 이거?
Why are you so afraid to face me?
우와.
Wait, goddamn book. What I ever do to you? Yeah, well, don't me.
으아.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
아 2탄인데 어려웠다. 자 갑시다.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
게임이 되게 재치가 있어 재치가.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Herb's coming! Get ready, boys.
어디야 또?
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Put some holes in him!
빠르다.
So they murdered Morgan Earth and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Die, damn it!